You must have come across the word intelligence agency at one point or the other. Dare I say that you might even be familiar with a few as a result of blockbusters like the James Bond movies. Often than not, these agencies are painted as sneaky, prying organizations that have to do the ugly work of keeping a nation's peace. In today's video, we will be discussing the top 10 most powerful intelligence agencies in the world. But before then, welcome to our channel. It is so great to have you here. Please click the subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell to be alerted when there are new videos to watch. The role of intelligence agencies is to protect the public from potential internal and external threats. These intelligence agencies are tasked with gathering information, carrying out different surveillance operations, advising the government, particularly about concerns of national security, disseminating false information, and, in the case of some agencies, even carrying out killings. But not every one of these intelligence services is the same. More people are aware of some of these than the others. These organizations will be predicated on an unwavering commitment to solving issues quickly. Many of us are unaware of the various intelligence services that exist internationally. Therefore, we have gathered information to rank the top 10 intelligence agencies worldwide. Number 10. Australian Secret Intelligence Services, Australia. As the external arm of the Australian intelligence community, ASIS, or the Australian Secret Intelligence Services, was founded in 1952 by executive order. It wasn't until 1972, nearly 2 decades later, when a new story revealed its espionage efforts in Asian nations, that its existence became widely recognized. The job of obtaining foreign intelligence about the nation's strategic interest and domestic security has been delegated to this agency. The Director General of ASIS announced in 2012 at a press conference that the organization is expanding its presence in the most violent part of the world. Number 9. General Directorate for External Security, France. The General Directorate for External Security, or DGSE, is one of the most powerful spy organizations in the world. It is directly managed by the French Ministry of Armed Forces and is entrusted with gathering intelligence, executing special operations abroad, and counterintelligence. This agency has additional expertise in economic espionage, including gathering operational information or R&D plans and information about intellectual properties such as techniques, commercial goods, and ideas against other nations. Throughout the 1970s and the 1980s, DGSR conducted significant surveillance on some of the biggest American technology companies. This agency has participated in numerous civil wars, anti-terrorist operations, and other global operations over the years. Number 8. Germany's Federal Intelligence Service, or BND. The CIA assisted in establishment of Germany's Bundesnachrichtendienst, BND, a foreign intelligence service in 1956 during the Cold War era. Even after the Eastern Bloc had been in place for some time, it remained the only entry point for intelligence agencies from Western nations to closely watch it. In the 1960s and 1970s, BND was regarded as the intelligence service with the most knowledge of Western Asia. This organization is in charge of compiling data on counter-proliferation, international terrorism, organized crime, and drug trafficking and analyzing it. It engages in widespread surveillances, much like the American CIA. An Israeli prisoner exchange with Hezbollah that was successfully negotiated by a BND officer in 2016 and carried out in 2018 was the third time the BND has effectively mediated between the two parties. Number 7. Ministry of State Security, China. The civilian organization in charge of gathering both domestic and foreign information as well as counterintelligence for the People's Republic of China is known as MSS, or the Ministry of State Security. After the Central Investigation Department and the Ministry of Public Security's Counterintelligence Department merged in 1983, it was given its current organization, the preceding Foreign Intelligence Agency. It is regarded as one of the most important and potent intelligence agencies in the world, with a sizable presence on each of the 5 continents. The organization is infamous for using aggressive and unusual methods to obtain intelligence. In recent years, the MSS has conducted espionage operations against several target countries, including the US. As a result of Chinese economic and cyber attacks, the US endured annual economic losses ranging from $300 to $445 billion. Number 6. Foreign Intelligence Service, SVRRF, Russia. After the KGB was abolished in 1991, the Foreign Intelligence Service of Russia Federation, or SVRRF, took its place. Its many responsibilities include conducting economic espionage, obtaining strategic intelligence, and defending Russian officials abroad. It has had a greater impact on Russian foreign policy than its ministry. For covert operations and espionage in numerous foreign nations, this intelligence organization collaborates with the GRU, Russia's Foreign Military Intelligence Unit. Number 5. NSA and GCHQ. It is a security agency tasked with obtaining intelligence data via signals intelligence for the government and armed forces of the United Kingdom. Government Communication Headquarters is the full name of the organization, which was founded in 1919. Composite Signals Organization, or GCHQ BUD, and National Cybersecurity Center are the two parts of the organization, the NCSC. While GCHQ BUD is in charge of gathering broader intelligence operations such as cable data interception and satellite, the National Cybersecurity Center advises the government on cybersecurity and threat assessments in the UK. The National Security Organization, or NSA, of the United States is the other intelligence agency that occupies this space, and it is one of the most well-known in the world. To support several federal security organizations in the United States, this organization is in charge of evaluating and obtaining security-related information from both at home and abroad. Additionally, it engages in hacking and covert eavesdropping techniques for mass surveillance. Number 4. Research and Analysis Wing, India. Following India's intelligence failure during the Sino-Indian War of 1962, it was founded in 1968. The Intelligence Department, which at the time was in charge of the nation's internal and external security, suffered a serious setback as a result. The Government of India established the Research and Analysis Wing, which is entirely dedicated to the External Intelligence Agency. Its responsibilities include keeping an eye on the smuggling of drugs and weapons into the nation and gathering information from other countries regarding national security of the country. Since the Taliban's ascent in the 1990s, when Pakistan and India supported the Northern Alliance United Front and the RNAW provided the essential logistical and intelligence support, the agency has had a sizable presence in Afghanistan. Number 3. The United Kingdom's Secret Intelligence Service. One of the most reputable spy agency is the British Secret Intelligence Service, better known as M16. The chief of the Secret Intelligence Service was founded in 1909, and it reports directly to the Foreign Secretary. Nearly 9 decades after its founding in 1994, it received official recognition. Unlike M15, SIS only has access to entities and individuals outside of the British Isles. This organization participated in some significant historical events, including the Second World War, the Cold War, and numerous more international regional conflicts. Number 2. Israel's Mossad. Israel's intelligence service, Mossad, is amongst the most skilled, venerable, and feared espionage organization in the world. Like the US CIA, Mossad is a foreign intelligence organization. Along with gathering intelligence, it is also in charge of carrying out covert operations and counterterrorism abroad. For funding cutting-edge technical enterprises, Mossad established the Libertad Fund for Innovation. This organization has its own Kidon and Metzada counterterrorism division for incredibly delicate assignments. A corps of highly skilled warriors known as Kidon carry out high-profile assignments and sabotage around the world. The interest of Jewish community worldwide is served by the clandestine operation carried out by Mossad. Following the Munich massacre in 1972, the agency launched a significant covert operation called Wrath of God to find and destroy the participants in the attack from the Palestine armed militant group. Greece, France, Italy, Algeria, Libya, and etc. were all involved in the operation. Number 1. The United States Central Intelligence Agency. In 1947, President Harry S. Truman established it. It was founded to facilitate national intelligence and analysis of foreign policy. It is the most potent organization in the U.S. intelligence community. With little emphasis on internal data, the organization devotes the majority of its resources and personnel to gathering foreign intelligence. The main priority of the CIA is counterterrorism, followed by cyber intelligence, counterintelligence, non-proliferation, and informing, warning American leaders about significant international events. This agency has frequently been the focus of debates both domestically and internationally. We have come to the end of our video on the top 10 most powerful intelligence agencies in the world. We hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did. Also, do let us know in the comment section below if you feel we missed any other powerful ones. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.